This is Brian from Greenlight Surf Supply, and I'd like to introduce the Shaper's VersaSquare. You can accurately measure the nose, midpoint, and tail widths. You can measure the thruster center fin position from the tail, as well as the side fins from the tail, side fin position in from the rail, and most importantly, a quick way to lay out your toe-in angles: quarter, 3/16 or 1/8. When you receive your VersaSquare, you have to punch holes through the circles so your pencil can go through to make marks. Just use a small penny nail and pop them through. Those holes will leave some burrs on the opposite side. Just use a razor blade and clip them off so it doesn't scratch the foam when you're using it. To mark positions for a thruster center fin, you have an option of 3 or 3.5 inches from the tail. Just square up the VersaSquare with the tail, center it on the stringer, and make 2 marks, and then scribe the center line through those 2 points on the stringer. It's very quick. To mark side fins, you'll find stringer alignment marks on the VersaSquare, as well as positions up from the tail in inch increments, and you have your holes that you poked through depending on where you want it. Let's say we're doing 7.5 from the tail on this one. You'll pull it back a 1/2 inch, which is marked on the VersaSquare. Make 2 marks through the holes at 8 inches. 8 inches minus half is 7.5. Then you turn it for a straight edge and mark between the 2 points, and there you have 7.5 inches from the tail. In from the rail, there's a feature on the VersaSquare. Just line it up from the rail side, square it up, hook a hole, in this instance 1.25 inches, and there is your position for your side fin. For toe-in angles, you can do quarter, 3/16 or 1/8. Again, there's positions on the VersaSquare for the stringer squareness, which is critical. Put your pencil in the bottom hole where the trailing edge of your fin will be, which is marked already on the board, and poke your hole. That's the 1/4 inch toe we're doing here, and then just draw your line. It's that quick, you're done. Now we'll do side fins for a quad on the other side. Square up the VersaSquare with the tail and the stringer alignment squareness marks, and we'll go 7 inches and 12 inches from the tail on this one. So just poke your 2 holes through the 7, poke your 2 holes through the 12, and then make little scribe marks between those 2 points. Turn the VersaSquare to the in from the rail dimensions. You can do 1.25 inches, 1/8 or 1 inch. And just poke your hole through. Now you have alignment marks in from the rail. Flip it over, the VersaSquare over to the other side. I like to put the pencil in the back hole and then line it up with the stringer so it stays consistent. Poke a hole for 1/4 inch on the front leading fin of a quad, and we'll do 3/16 for the rear, same way. And scribe your lines where your fin position will be. You can use this for glass-ons or Pro Box or any other fin system. You can do it after you glass or before. The Shaper's VersaSquare allows you to be consistent in all your designs in fin position. If you ever have a question, you can contact us at info@greenlightsurfsupply.com. Thanks. Take it easy.